Greetings and salutations. It is I, Professor Macabro, accompanied by my lovely and beautiful zombie death Cetos. Yes, indeed, and we are here to continue our streak of movie reviews. Yes, indeed, one of the many New Year's resolutions for 2024 is to get back into actually reviewing movies. Yes, indeed, we seem to have fallen into the hole, which is a beautiful hole, I'm not gonna lie, of just doing DVD updates. Indeed. And while that is fun, and I enjoy talking about DVDs that get added to the collection, my backlog of movies to watch is, it's almost as long as my hunt list. It's actually getting out of hand. I actually have to sit down and watch a few of these. And since I'm watching them, why not review them? You know, get more content into the channel. January is also Shoutout Month, so I hope you all haven't been enjoying. I hope you have been enjoying these shoutouts that I've been doing. I still have a few more to do, so stay tuned for that. And if I can get to everyone in January, I will get to them in February. The month of love, so I'll spread the love to everyone out there. But I hope to get everyone done by the end of February so I can gear up for Echo Zero's 80s Week Challenge. Indeed. So, I wasn't able to boost it up, but that didn't stop me from doing my movie marathon. So, what did we see? Well, we saw Freshwater, which was a thing we saw. We saw The Bride of Frankenstein, which is a classic 10 out of 10 drinking in a cemetery type of movies. I love that movie. And we did see another movie that I wanted to talk about. And that movie is The Purge Election Year. Yes, recently for you if you saw the video, not so much for me because that was a couple of weeks ago, I got and added this Purge 3 movie collector set. It has The Purge, which I think I mentioned in that video, is not that good. The concept was really good. I was really intrigued by the concept of this one night a year thing. You can go batshit crazy and do whatever the fuck you want as a means to vent your anger, your frustrations, what have you. But the execution of the first movie was just a typical home invasion. Had some good characters, had some good moments, had some good actors. But it was just a home invasion movie and didn't really tap into what you could do in The Purge. But that was all fixed in The Purge Anarchy. I did a movie review of that, and I've mentioned it numerous times. It's what you would get if the Punisher is running around during The Purge. And it just really goes balls to the walls with the concept of The Purge. And I freaking love Anarchy. It's still my favorite one in the whole series. It's just the way everything comes together and all the chaos and all the madness and all the visuals. And again, Frank Grillo, in my opinion, is really channeling the Punisher. And he's a total badass. And he's just wrecking people's shit. And you got this guy with the aviator glasses that is hunting him, and you're kind of invested in everyone. So, The Purge Anarchy is my personal favorite. But I don't have The Purge Election Year. And that's why I bought this 3-disc set, which has all 3 movies, and it has Election Year. And Election Year is a straight sequel to Anarchy. It follows, again, Frank Grillo's, not the Punisher, but kind of the Punisher, now working as a personal security contractor, I don't know, a personal security guy, a bodyguard, to the presidential candidate that is running on the platform that she is going to put an end to the Purge. No more Purge. The Purge is bad, and I'm not going to put a stop to it. And a lot of people agree because, of course, it's revealed that the government that is running and is doing the Purge is doing it to lower the poor population They're basically doing the Thanos thing. Lower the population, and then you'll have more resources and everything. But again, they're very stupid of them, because if you get rid of the poor people, the people that are under you, you're eventually going to reach the point that you're not going to have anyone to work your factories and work your fast food joints or work the other things that you as rich people need to continue being the elite. If you are like a super 1% assholes and you have no one to lord it over, well, then you pretty much fuck yourself, didn't you? Didn't think about that. No, you didn't. But, yeah, so it's all a plot to keep the people oppressed, and I guess they make money from the guns. I don't know, it's a thing. But she wants to put a stop to it, and a whole bunch of people are with her. So it does seem like they might actually lose. And they're like, well, we can't have that. So for this purge, they actually give the okay. Very stupid also, but, well, again, not the brightest people. They give the okay to go after political figures. And okay to use heavier machinery, because up to this point, you could only purge with, your knives, your blades, your machetes, and low caliber weapons. But in this purge, they allowed a lot more stuff. But also in the Purge Anarchy, they do hint that the government, with their death trucks, is going around to bumping up the murder numbers, because they're not getting the numbers they were expecting. People are like, well, I don't want to purge. But they're rising up the chaos so that more people purge. And if they don't purge, the government is doing their own thing. So everything's just corrupt and a bunch of bullshit. But they still give the okay for higher caliber weapons. And now, poor Frank Grillo really has his work cut out for him, because he has to protect this chick. And everyone is after her. The people that don't want the purge to end. The politicians that don't want to lose their power also don't want the purge to end. And every nutjob that is just having a free-for-all doesn't want the purge to end. So he gets his trouble set out for him. So he sets up shop in this convenience store with this convenience store owner and his employee, and they meet up with a group of resistance that was already established in Anarchy, but they're trying to protect her, and they're actually taking measures to take out the political candidate for the Purge pro people. The Founding Fathers have their own candidate, and they're going to take him out, but the opposing female politician's like, no, you idiots! If you kill him, you're going to make him a martyr, and then you'll never change. He has to stay alive. I have to win fair and square so that we can make some real change. So everything comes together very nicely, and I quite like the action in this. Some really, really good action moments that this movie has. Again, personal fan of the Anarchy a lot more, but Election Year just works very well. Everything comes together. You do actually also get invested in characters, and even though in Anarchy there's this one character that the moment that he spills "I love you" gets riddled with bullets, in this one there's this convenience store owner. You want him to make it. He's charismatic, he's a cool guy, he's a nice person, but then, well, spoiler alert, he gets killed, and I was genuinely bummed out. I mean, oh man, why'd you have to take him out? He was really cool. But by the end of the movie, Frank Grillo is able to save the female candidate. She wins based on everything that she said was going to happen actually did happen. She's able to win, and it's established that she is going to make the change to abolish the Purge. But it also sprinkles in sequel bait, saying that there's already people that don't agree with that, and they're starting to uprise against getting rid of the Purge, which leads on to the other sequels later on. So yes, big fan of Anarchy and Election Year. And there's more movies. There's 2 more movies that one I own, the other one I still have to get. But I like the Purge after the first one. Didn't get to see the TV show. There's a TV show for the Purge, but I never caught that. So unfortunately I've only seen the movies. I'll talk about them in another time. But yes, the Purge election year. Again, personal favorite is Anarchy. Freaking love Anarchy. But the Purge election year gets a 9 out of 10. What would be a good description for this? 9 out of 10 rocket launchers to people's asses. Yes. No, that's too mean. No. Yes, I know. 9 out of 10 bitchy, bratty girls that want a chocolate bar getting destroyed. Haha, yes, I'll go with that. Indeed. If you saw election year, you know what that is. So, let me know what you think of the Purge series. Did you like him? Which one is your favorite? Let us know in the comments down below. But until we see you again next time, this has been Professor Macabro, accompanied by his ever-lovely Zombie Deathcitos, thanking you, and wishing you all, like always, a good evening.